So to either capture, again, they can, find out your CEO's probably got a picture out there, probably got their voice somewhere out there promoting your product, record it, and become that CEO. And I will say that if you do the first take, usually, like you're saying, I want to see this CEO do or say something, the first take is probably 80% there, but if you know that person, like, I can tell the difference. It only takes a couple of minutes to get it to where you're like, now that sounds realistic. They're good enough to look at the cadence of how the person talks, where they would pause and that sort of stuff. I'm just simply amazed and kind of scared by the technology. And now it's built into the malware and the phishing kits that these phishers are doing. It has it built into the product that they're buying for $182 or phishing as a service kit. This happened a couple of years ago with LastPass, a password manager, where they got hacked for the third time. But one of the things that the person related is that, or the CEO said that the tech employee, the programmer that got compromised, was called. There was a series of calls and texts, and at least one voicemail featuring an audio deep fake. And it was used to compromise the LastPass password manager database on this developer system that ended up compromising people's passwords. So it's been used in real attacks many times. Here, probably the biggest one, the most famous one, is where a guy was invited by his boss to get on a Zoom call. On the Zoom call, he saw what he thought was all of his coworkers. He was the only person on the call that was real. Everybody else was an AI deepfake generated attack. This was a year or so ago, maybe a year and a half ago. And so when the person asked questions of his boss, the boss is like, I need you to transfer $25 million or lose this business deal, and I need you to do it against the accounting regulations. That person said, oh, what do you mean? I want to do this with that. And the person simulated the Zoom call dropping and then called them and texted them to finish it up. And that's because the technology a year and a half ago wasn't good enough that it could respond in real time. Today, they're going to stay on that Zoom call and continue responding to that person in real time and sound and act like that person. Here's another example of somebody that scammed out there, an Italian elite. And I love this. iProofs research discovered 60 groups dedicated to creating synthetic imagery, fake imagery, deep fake worldwide, with groups ranging up to 100,000 people. One of the groups had 114,000 members. So there are literally, today, hundreds of groups, thousands of tools where they can create deep fakes, and they're creating deep fakes of all types of people, CEOs,